Today's countdown based on real-life pirates that ruled the sea. Number 5, Sir Francis Drake. Francis Drake, nicknamed My Pirate by Queen Elizabeth I, was called Sea Dog Pirate, licensed by the English government to attack Spanish shipping. Drake became the first English captain to navigate the globe. 8 years later, Drake helped defeat the Spanish Armada. On that same trip he lost 4 of his 5 boats, executed a subordinate for allegedly plotting a mutiny, raided various Spanish ports and captured a Spanish vessel loaded with treasure. A delighted Queen Elizabeth immediately knighted him upon his return. So who really is Drake? A hero, a privateer and a respected admiral on one hand, a pirate and infamous slave trader on the other. Two sides of the coin, two separate stories, and, depending on who you talk to, both are true. Number 4, Calico Jack. Jack Rackham is most famous for designing the skull and crossbones flag on a black background, also known as the Jolly Roger flag. This image is now entirely synonymous with piracy and pirates, and yet at the time most other flag designs pictured full human skeletons using various kinds of weaponry. This simple design was much more effective due to the crisp and bold imagery that it presented. He is the only pirate that is famous with women, but he still refuses to take them with him. Calico Jack was utterly unique in that he actually had 2 female crew members. Annie disguised herself as a man called Adam. The second was Mary Read, who also passed herself off as a man. Adam blended in with his male counterparts and worked hard, fighting enemies as a when necessary. He ruled the Caribbean island with his single ship. He set a trademark for the future pirate era. Number 3, Zheng Yi. Of course the only woman on the list but the most successful pirate of all time. Far from being a lady, the ruthless efficiency and utter conviction of Zheng Yi made her one of the most feared and successful and terrifying pirates of her day. Known for her intelligence, cunning, and a general love of punitive decapitation, she enjoyed huge power and influence. Not surprising, since she ruled the largest fleet amongst her contemporaries. The Red Flag Fleet was 1,500 ships strong and faced down the Chinese, Portuguese, and British navies successfully. A terrifying pirate, but one of the few to die an old woman and protect her wealth. She was so good at her job, in fact, that she was able to retire with all her plunder, and a pension, at the age of 35. Number 2, William Kidd. He was a privateer in the Caribbean during the 9 Years' War. During the war between England and France in the 1690s, Kidd became a successful privateer, in charge of the vessel Blessed William, defending American and English trade routes with the West Indies. He was commissioned by the English government to take charge of an expedition against pirates in the Indian Ocean. After the war, some investors sent him in search of pirates with the intention of stealing their treasures and then dividing the booty amongst the investors. In reality they were paying him to target pirates with piracy. Much to Kidd's dismay, he never found any pirates during this time and decided to turn to piracy himself, targeting merchant ships out of desperation. After that he became the most notorious pirate, and with so much trouble the government captured him. Even in death he gave them trouble. 2 ropes broke in the attempt to hang pirate William Kidd. Talk about getting a second or third chance. However, much to Kidd's dismay, the third held and his body was dipped in tar and hung from chains along the River Thames as a warning to all the remaining pirates. Number 1, Blackbeard. Easily the most famous buccaneer on the list and possibly the most terrifying pirate of all time, Blackbeard had a reputation of horrific magnitude in his day. In fact, it wasn't just the size of his reputation that was scary, but the content too. He was rumored to be involved in voodoo and the black arts, as well as having a penchant for cruelty. And, boy, did he know how to market his reputation. He would board a ship in a cloud of smoke, created by lit fuses in his beard, with daggers, knives and guns strapped to his chest. Even the Great Britain feared the symbol of terror, the Blackbeard. There were few that would stand against the legend, and might, of Blackbeard.